And here we go. NBA action live on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. Porzingis. Claxton with a rebound.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Screen by Claxton to the inside. Over Okongwu. There's a screen. It's Thomas on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Over Daniels. The rebound by Atlanta. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Right side, Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
Here's Demon with nobody on him. He buries that jumper. And Atlanta with possession here. Will stand a move by the Hawks to diversify their offense with more cutting and ball movement.
Well, it's made the Hawks tougher to defend and keeps all 5 guys engaged. As prolific as Trae Young is, it's too much to have him do it all by himself.
Now here's Thomas. Claxton. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
Hey, those second chance points are found money. Tremendous effort there.
Brooklyn with the ball. Outside Porter. There's the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Here's Porzingis. Nice follow-through on the fadeaway. Porzingis has got 6.
A multi-level scorer. Porzingis can find a shot in any area on the floor.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Free throw is off from Porter. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big 3 era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Well, Young saw how the defense was going to play the pick and roll, and that was all he needed to create a score for himself.
Pass to Demon. Back to Porter. From behind the arc. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
And how's that for an answer? Porter Jr. coming right back at the defense.
Now Porzingis. The kick out to Young. And here's Okongwu. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Pass to Porter from downtown. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And just a nice smooth stroke on that 3 from Porter Jr. He knows that shot very well.
Now Porzingis. Give him 8. Can't hit it from 12 feet. And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And a foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul. 29 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Thomas. Good D by Daniels.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
I almost Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. That's good from Porter.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. 5 ticks left in the first. Here's a Okongwu. Michael Porter, he's been the guy making things happen for Brooklyn. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the
18.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
They're looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Alexander Walker with it. And it's Thomas picking him up. Inside. Kicks it out to Kennard. Shot clock at 6. It's good.
Shifty work from Kennard on that drive.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Pass to Thomas. The 3. Atlanta with the rebound. No grant for a late first-round pick. Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A. He's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
So efficient. Even from long range, Kennard gets off a smooth shot.
Goes up from the top of the key. It's not going to go for him.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Pass to Newell. Kennard for 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
It's Thomas on the wing. Porter a screen. To stop the run. Tipped. On the wing, Risacher. Pass to Newell. Great D that time from Porter. Nets trailed by 5. It's Thomas on the wing. Yet to see a basket. Here's Claxton. Thomas outside. Lets it go from deep. Count it after missing his first 6 shots. Now 1 for 7.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop him?
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. We see more and more teams looking to push the pace. What took so long?
I don't know what took so long, VA. I think what happens as coaches and as players, you realize that it's tough to score against the best defensive teams in the half court where their defense is set. And so if you can get the ball down the floor quickly and beyond the attack before they are locked in, you got a much better chance to generate quality shots.
Pass to Wolf. Rebounded by Daniels. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Johnson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Now it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And that one's good, man.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Pass to Gay. Now here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Wolf. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Pass to Okongwu. Down low. And again, it's Atlanta.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
To the paint. The layup off target. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Hawks on top, up by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Here's Dimon. Pass to Wolf. For the tie. Knocks down the triple. Wolf's got 7 points.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
And here's Okongwu. Now here's Young. Back to Okongwu. The Hawks need to get one up here. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
Well, for Porzingis, that's just easy money. I keep going to that until they stop it.
All right, Coach, let's talk about Onyeka Okongwu. What an agile player for his size.
Yeah, B.A., no question. And on both ends, too. Plus, the guy gets up in the air and then reaches out over 7 feet in wingspan. His speed and his size can be a huge advantage.
Here's Porzingis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Porzingis, known to everyone as the Unicorn. I'm sure some of our viewers wonder where he got that nickname from.
Well, B.A., I heard that actually Kevin Durant gave it to him due to his rare combination of size and skill. One unicorn recognizing another, I guess.
6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
It's stolen by Okongwu. Up again. Porzingis hammers it back.
Well, just by hitting the offensive glass, Porzingis can pick up a lot of extra points.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Dimon. And they recover it. Back to Thomas. 3-pointer. Good D by Porzingis. The Hawks leading. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. And that's 15 points for Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, he's called the Unicorn for a reason. Porzingis doing unicorn-type things tonight. And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Okongwu, high post. Daniels outside. Pass to Young. And here's Porzingis. He's guarded by Porter. Okay, do it, KP.
Superb concentration by Porzingis. Good at staying under control and pushing through the contact.
And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Left side, Porzingis. Pass to Okongwu. Now Young. Daniels with it. Claxton picks him up. Daniels misses. A minute and a half left in the third. Here's Dimon. And here's Thomas. Fires the three. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Stolen by Young. Porzingis in the post. He's got 17. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Porzingis sets a screen. Lets it fly. The putback. Daniels outside. Right side Johnson. Tries yet again. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Terrence Mann.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Atlanta shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. Williams. Great positioning on the putback. And now it's a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read. Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Powell. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's the Nets leading by 3. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Could be an exciting finish. Young with it. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Nets leading by 3. Pass to Porter. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, he was showing some toughness on that finish. Porter Jr. just shrugging off the contact.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
Young misses. Brooklyn with the ball. He takes it in. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Powell's shot is off. Hawks up by 8. Pass to Johnson. Porter pulls it in. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Here's Claxton. Ricochet covering. 5 on the clock. And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Here's Traoré. Pass to Claxton. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Johnson. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
And then Porter with the dunk.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And the Nets making a change here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Nets. Denver taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Hawks trail by 10. On the take. Oh, he can't hit it. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Okongwu with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Yeah, Porzingis finishes the break. I like teams rewarding their big men for running the floor.
Corner outside. Six on the shot clock. Lays it in easily.
Well, nice pass by Porter Jr. moving the ball with a purpose.
And the free throw, no good. Now Okongwu. Yes, it's good.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that'll put him up by 9.
Bucket. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that brings him with an 8. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the Hawks making a change here. And he ends up making the second. And that stretches their lead to 8. The steal. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Daniels fires. Thomas with a rebound. Brooklyn leading by 9. Shoots a 3. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Nets.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Michael Porter.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Here's Dimon.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sideline.
Plenty of muscle from Carter on that dunk. Wow.
An outstanding defensive big man, Wendell Carter, stands 6'10", and Stan, he has a 7'4" arm span.
Yeah, Kevin, I think his length really bothers people and is deceiving. When you're first looking at him, he looks like almost an undersized center, but in fact, with that wingspan, he's not. And he is so disciplined and fundamentally sound as a defender. He's one of the best in the league.
Here's Hartenstein, the layup off target. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when he'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Payne for three. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
You can't play lax defense on Bane because he's looking to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Pass to Holmgren. Right wing to the middle. Pocket 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Right side Bane. Back to Suggs. Orlando moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. And Suggs throws it down.
Well, look, you can't sleep on Suggs' athleticism because the second you do, he explodes to the rim.
Holmgren the screen. It's stolen by Banchero. The kick out to Bane. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Right side Bane. Suggs in the corner. 5 to shoot. Back to Bane.
On defense, Dort has great instinct, helping him stay on top of the shooter.
And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline for a young group. That is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
Orlando leading by 7. In the corner, it's Bane. Lets the three fly. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Under trailing by 10. It's tipped. Here's Wallace. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 14-4 run right now. And then Carter with the dunk.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Suggs. Williams with the block. On the wing, Bane. No good with the triple. Under trailing by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Rebound by Williams. Here's Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jalen Suggs. The Thunder haven't been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Both good from the line that time. In the corner, it's Bane. Hits the three-point bomb. Bane's got 9.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Desmond Bane getting it done. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
They set the screen. Rebound by Williams. Thunder trailing by 13. Shakes him. And Williams pays it in. Williams has got the first basket of the second quarter for the Thunder. So, Stan, just for old time's sake, do you think the league should bring back the hand check? Do you miss it?
Well, look, Kevin, I think what the league's done with allowing freedom of movement has made this game a lot better than it was. I think the key, as it is in most things, is finding the balance where we're giving the defense a chance, not calling cheap fouls, but also not letting them just physically overpower each other.
Here's Caruso. Outside Williams. Pass to Williams. Orlando grabs the miss. Kicks it out to Wagner. And another 3 for Orlando.
Yeah, and look at the stroke on Wagner's 3. Total confidence.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by SGA.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Left side, Bane. Wagner outside. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Suggs. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 18. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
On the wing, Bane. Off target with his 3.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Oh, yeah. Caruso has major spring to his game.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Back to Bane. Over in the corner, Banchero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 13. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
Thunder trailing by 14. Outside, SGA. .132 left in the first half. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
and good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
They set the pick. Kicks it out to Wagner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wagner's got 9 points in the quarter.
Look, that's just easy picking for Wagner in the corner. Right in his wheelhouse.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. And Orlando making a change here. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And it's Wagner missing. Thunder trailing by 13. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking inside. Holmgren the screen. Stripped away. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Banchero. Banchero draws the double. Clock at 4. There's Wagner with the three. Nailed from three-point land. Wagner's got 12.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be right back after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Kevin, back to you.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. De Silva. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Kicks it out to Richardson. Off target from three-point range. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Thunder trailing by 16. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Oklahoma City. Isaac outside. It's Black in the corner. To the left side wing. Pass to Richardson. Fires the three. Here's Holmgren. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. That's now 8 points for Chet Holmgren.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
And here's Richardson outside. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the move and the basket. SGA has the defense shook. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Pass to Wagner. They set the pick. Richardson gets a wide open look. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Richardson's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Thunder trailing by 17. And for such a young team, Greg, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
Pass to Caruso. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. In the corner, it's Richardson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Caruso. And a miss there off the inbound. Orlando leading by 17. Isaac. The layup missed. To the inside. There's Williams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome. Inside. Vitadze. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Only the 6th player ever from the country of Georgia. Vitadze is an inspiration, Coach.
He sure is, Kevin, and a hard-playing guy who can really defend and rebound. And he's an underrated offensive player. Great finisher around the rim. This guy can help almost anybody.
Here's Holmgren.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
For Oklahoma City, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. That one misses. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Richardson. Connects from three-point range. Richardson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Magic. Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by SGA.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
Tries to save it. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
8 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead, 16. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Magic leading by 16. It's Suggs with the drive. And the ball travels out of bounds. He was last touched by Wiggins. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Here's Caruso. Driving inside. And he makes good on the layup. Caruso's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Oklahoma City. Pass to Richardson. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Here's Richardson. Banchero with the screen. 4 on the shot clock. Misses the 3. Thunder trailing by 14. Wiggins outside. Down low. The kick out to Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, love that. Banchero moves so well with and without the ball.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Count it.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Kicks it out to Richardson. Pass to Banchero. Bane. From outside. A putback. Another shot. And he drains the J.
Well, that's a shot where your coach is saying, no, 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 and then, woo.
Now Wiggins. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Cleared away by Carter. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Richardson right side. Carter with the screen. Cleared away by Caruso. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Thunder. It's a 14-point game.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless. And when he attacks the rim, and it's as if the big fella wasn't even there.
That one goes. Count it.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found it. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
So both teams making some changes here. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's Banchero. Wagner. Dort with the rebound. Now SGA. Beyond the arc. Banchero vacuums it in. Suggs looking around. Here's Wagner. Oh, what a play inside.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And when it comes to physical play, it's hard to get the best of Dort. He invites contact at both ends.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Orlando.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Franz Wagner.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
The three doesn't go. Dort, and they pick up the two.
Assist from Isaiah Hartenstein.
Tipped away. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly...